So this is the body of the bag. Measures 10 by 16 inches. That's the measurement. So you got to fold like this and use your French curve or anything circular that can give you something like this and mark it out like so. And this you cut out. And after cutting out, of course, I went ahead to use it to cut my stiffener, my lining, and my ankara material. This is a stiffener to give the bag structure. This is a lining, and this is my ankara material. I actually did not use this pattern to cut the ankara material. I made sure there is excess so that after everything I can cut out the excess. I went ahead to put my gum on the stiffener. And then attach my ankara fabric to it, as you can see. So this is it. And after that I'll trim out thorough trimming. So this is it after trimming. Now this is going to be the D-ring holder, and it measures 3 by 4.5. I went ahead to put a bias on it to make it strong. You can use a belt, and I folded it like this. So you can see that the bias is inside, and so go ahead and sew, and this is what we have after sewing the 4 of them. So after that, fold your material like so, and then you come with your tape rule and measure 2 inches by 2 inches. 2 inches from the top and 2 inches from the middle. You have something like a cross, 2 by 2. That's it. This will be the point where you'll be attaching this D-ring holder plus the D-ring. So this is it. So I'll attach this one and go ahead and sew. And so after sewing, I'll do that for the rest of it. So this is it. I've done it for the 4 of it. So I went ahead to get the measurement of that bag using the direction of my hand, and then I minus 4 inches from it. That's what I used to cut my zip. And then I cut this one. Actually doesn't have a measurement, but it's about 2 inches. I used about 2 inches by 3.75 or 3.5, about 2 inches by 3.5. It actually doesn't have a measurement. I just want to use it to seal the zip like so, and then to be an extension of the zip. But before you do this, make sure you put your zip head in your zip. Your zip head should be in your zip before doing this. So this is it after sewing it. So you can go ahead and seal those 2 sides, but I don't think I need it. You can seal it like that with a sewing machine, but I don't need it. I can continue my sewing like so. So that's pretty it. So now I'm going to be notching the bag. So in case you don't know how to notch, this is how to notch. Notching is actually to get the central point of what you're working on. So I notched both the upper part and the lower part. So this is it. Notch the 2 body, the two body, and then also notch the zip. The zip. So after that, you go with your notch to notch. You can also come in with your lining. We'll be coming in with our lining at this point. So I'm just showing you how to pin. Use your peg to hold it together. So we are using the peg, but we'll be coming in with the lining. So this is the lining. This is how you position the lining on the zip. Look at the zip. You are positioning the lining on the zip. Of course, remember to notch your lining so that you put the notch at the exact point where the other notch is, so that you won't have a funny bag. So pin, 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 or peg, peg, peg. So I'm going to be pegging it round. So this is it after pegging it. Of course, you know what to do is to sew it all through. So after sewing, this is what we have. And I'm going to be cutting out that excess. We don't need it. And then I'll be turning the bag the other way around to the other side. And this is what we have. And of course, we'll go ahead and put the other part of the body. The other part of the body. Be putting it like this. And of course, you'll be adding your lining too. You'll be adding your lining too. So do it the same way I did the first one. Peg it the same way. It's the same thing. And then I'll go ahead and sew after. I think I'll do this off camera. But it's the same thing. The same thing that I did. So this is it after sewing it. I think if you have watched to this point, thanks so much for watching. And if you've not subscribed to this YouTube channel, please, what are you waiting for? Please, just pause and do that now. So at this point, this is the base of the bag. This is the base of the bag, and it measures 11 by 6 inches. And I used my stiffener to do that. And then I cut a leather and a lining to it. I used my stiffener to cut the pattern, and I cut a leather and a lining so that so this thing you're seeing is 6 by 11 inches. So that's what we're putting as the base of the bag. As the base of the bag. Please do well to share this video. Tell a friend about this channel so that you can move forward to the permanent sites. So this is it after sewing. Of course, you saw the video, and we are going to seal like so, like this, so, and go ahead and sew this side too. So this is it. This is pretty it. Of course, you don't forget to seal or to bias the edge of the bag. That's it, to cover those rough edges. So this is it. Beautiful bag. Please don't forget to subscribe if you've not done that. So this is the handle of the bag, and it measures 20 inches by 2.75. 20 inches length, 2.75. You can actually do 20 by 3, but what I did is 20 by 2.75. And I also added a bias to it so that my handle will be strong. So watch the way I'm going to fold it after. Okay, watch the way I'm going to fold it like this. Okay, and then see the way I fold it. So that's how you fold it till the end, and then you go ahead and sew the two handle, and this is all we have. This is all we have. So you just go ahead and attach it to that D-ring there. Good. You see the way I did it? That's how you'll be doing the 4 points of that bag. And I went ahead to use my nail, a nail to point to make a hole there. To make a hole there. Yeah. A nail. And then I will go in with a rivet. A rivet. So that's the hole. So I'm going in with that rivet. That's a rivet. It has a cap. So I will use the rivet cap to cover it. Yes, like so. And then I'll come in with my with my plier. So that's it. That's pretty it. So I'm going to be doing this to the remaining 3 parts of the bag. So this is what we have after that. Please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to like. The bag is so beautiful. Yes, it is. You can actually use this to do any other bag. You can use it to do a leather bag. Yes, you can use it to. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.